Hello and welcome back. This is Ryan from Ready Rhino 1, and we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Torchlight 2. So, when we last left off, we had just entered into the Blight Bog, so we'll be picking up there. And there's a couple side quests that I think I might do. Um, I'm getting the feeling I'm a little squishy when it comes to survivability, and so I'd kind of want to rectify that if I can. So we'll see. Because the final area can potentially be a little tough, and so I want to make sure that I'm not going to be caught flat-footed there and have to backtrack and do a bunch of stuff. Although I might be on track to having all of the robot parts, and so those are not bad runs to do the map room. Although I'm trying to remember if there's any other prerequisites for that, if I have to actually complete the game before I can have access to the map room, or if I can do that prior to completing the game. I don't actually know. But we might find out. I'm really just kind of thinking of things that may have to be, depending on how the rest of this goes. Like I said, I have that mod that gives me like 500% XP to kind of flatten that leveling curve. Oh yeah, so there's a place where I'll be getting the bell for this, and that takes me to the witches, Bracken Witch. But there's some special ones. It's a side mission. At least I know where it is. But yeah, so I have that mod in. It's helped me to flatten the leveling curve, make it a little easier, so that I'm not spending a lot of time like grinding and having to do all of the side quests. But again, we'll see. I keep wanting to call this Crookback Bog from The Witcher 3, but it's not the same.
Who goes there? Think you can help me? You have received a question.
Alright, so now we have to go get some dynamite to blast that open to follow the alchemist that we've been pursuing. If you've been following on the narrative for this, it hasn't been super obvious, but we are trying to follow the alchemist, and they're referring to I guess potentially one of the protagonists rather of Torchlight 1, who was essentially corrupted by Ordrak at the end of Torchlight 1, and so you're kind of following him. I mean, for me, the storyline wasn't like, it was fine, but it wasn't like central or super engaging. And part of that was because it just felt like Diablo 2. If you play Diablo 2, it's kind of the same, almost exact same thing, really. I mean, at the end of Diablo 1, you take the soul stone that contains Diablo's soul, and you, as the warrior protagonist, one of the couple you can play as, drives the soul stone into his forehead in order to contain Diablo, and in so doing, he becomes corrupted and becomes essentially a vessel for Diablo. So, and it kind of feels like that's what's going on here. One of the protagonists from the previous entry in the franchise becomes corrupted by the antagonist, and then the sequel is being pursued by the next set of protagonists. I just find it kind of, it is a little odd because I thought, and I might be wrong, I should probably double check this, I thought that the makers of this game, Runic Games, I thought like some of them had worked on the Diablo series in some capacity, so I feel like they would know. If anything, I feel like they at least played the games. I think would be a safe assumption, and I would think that they would have, someone would have, you know, raised a hand at some meeting and it's like, hey, this kind of feels just like the story arc of Diablo 1 and 2. And Torchlight 1 and Torchlight 1 for sure came out after Diablo 2 had come out. I know that much. So it's not that it was unknown or just somehow coincidental. Here's the abandoned sawmill. So this is, yeah, this is the sawmill camp, the lumber camp. I'm not really sure. This is where our dynamite is. So this part is actually somewhat creepy. So you read these journals, and you essentially find out that werewolves have taken over and infected the camp. And there's some haunting spirits, etc., etc. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you have to actually get all the journals. You have to read all the journals in order to complete this. I hope I don't have to get them all in order. And that thing follows me. I just want to make sure I got them all because there have been a couple of times I've played this and I have failed to get all of them, and I've had to make, you know, backtrack. And it has been annoying. So I would like to not have to deal with that this time. There's also that, I just remembered. I don't remember if that is part of the robot part. Okay, so I did get that. I'm going to do a little bit of a backtrack because I do not want to miss the hatchets. So that was definitely one of them. I just got to keep a sharp eye for it. That and the journals. See, here we go. Second one. Be funny if the earliest one was at the very beginning. Okay, I don't see anything. So this one I'm going to take a little bit of time because I want to kind of certainly peruse in the strictest sense of that term, to carefully go over everything here. Nice. Alright. So far, so good. Already gone down there. There's another one. believe that is where the hatchet skeletons will open up. There we go. There we are. Okay, so that did it for the hatchet skeletons. We still have, I think, some journals to find. And then we'll have a little bit of a boss battle coming up. There we go. The Grizzled Alpha. And we've got Berserker Road. Win back all that gold I spent on the enchantments. Let's see, there's a worthless chest around here for me to pick up. I don't really remember there being one, or maybe if it's near the exit portal. Dynamite. That is what I want. Alright, we got none of the Badlands chess pieces. We're still going to save it though. That seems good. Iron Lord, don't I have one of those? I no longer have Rune Master stuff. Really? Alright, let's see. I'll lose dexterity bonus. Damage reflect. Lots of armor. I'll lose attack speed. Still gonna hold on to it. Very good. I have to make it back to that one place to get the dynamite off. Here we go.
How bad was it?
I also haven't been using spells much. I usually try to get the passive ones. Ooh. Awesome. Wraith Ripper. Great names. All right, let's see. I'm pretty sure this is a boss battle, so once I finish this and then back to town and do some stuff, we'll probably end the stream recording then, and yeah, this is definitely a boss battle. Blue thing. There we go. So nothing worthwhile.
You have completed the quest.
Well, that may have been it. That's nice. So now... Oh, good. What is this? Gonna hold on to that. 210. Nope. 253. Focus 49, 47. Ooh. I can do that. Be a level or two. But I definitely need that. I don't care what it takes. That is a good one. We'll finally surpass that thing. 215. Don't want that. Okay. I definitely want that. But I'm going to have to up my level. And I'm going to get a lot more focus. But I think 2 levels worth of focus will do it. Good. I might get that one. Yeah, that one.
This is only a you have received requests.
For sure. Looks like I don't have all the pieces I need. And oddly enough, I think I'm going to the next thing here. Alright. Gate. So this is the castle grounds. And this one we're basically fighting a dragon. I'm kind of just seeing if I can't, like, I don't remember if I can get, it's freezing. I'm, as dumb as it sounds, I don't remember how many attribute points you get per level. Part of me wants to say it's 10. Which would be great, because then that would give me, I can pour it all into focus. And then I can make use of that mace. Sooner rather than later. It required level 47 and 49 focus. And before I assign the points, I want to double check. Because I don't want to put it all into focus and then I misread it. It's actually something else. So I figured I was going to kind of run around here a little bit, pick up some experience points, use a waypoint back to town, make some progress towards a portal. See what happens. Not bad. And we're pretty close. This encounter. There we go. I will just use a waypoint here. Camp. Let's see, it's only 5. So that's not what I want. I was hoping I would get 10. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm going to be picking it up anyway pretty soon, so ooh, that's a close one. Oh, good. There you go. Much better. Way better. I don't know if there's an offhand, main hand thing. In D&D, usually you get a penalty for two-handed, and it's not what I want to deal with. Ooh, that's my augmented focus. just in case. So make sure the right one's on the right hand. Alright, we will end it here. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.